Sierra Hotel India Echo Lima Delta
Heel. The king of kings.
Evolution is a mystery, full of chains that no one sees. Clock makes a fool of history.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 14th edition of DRW Radio, right here on YouTube.com or it's not at anything. I'm posting it under Chris fucking Zero, the voice of DRW. Now, tonight on the DRW panel, we have special guests, former undisputed champion Austin Uhas, the newest man to get inducted into the Battle Storm, Ken Gatlin, and we have the DRW World Heavyweight Champion, Bully Ray, and a special guest with us for the very first time ever, the Messiah, Robert Patrick Master Monaco. RPM, what is up?
Not much. You know, blessing people, doing exorcisms, same old.
Oh, get it done. Well, you know, I guess everybody's been asking me this question since everything went down, and you know what, motherfucker, I'm going to ask the same fucking question. What happened with the fallout of Brandon DeGraff? Because last time I was in Attitude, everybody was on his bandwagon, sucking his dick, and, you know, basically bashing me and Phil, and then 1 minute, it's all, you guys are cool again, Brandon's a douche. What happened?
Basically, Kevin Smith and D'Angelo Williams started revealed some, you know, good dirt about Sin. Like how he was trying to seduce Luis Diaz's underage, how would you call it, sister, and had her send pictures of her boobs, basically, if I can say that. And then...
We're uncensored, you can say anything.
About me behind his back, basically, we found out Sim was actually a pedo also.
Pedo. It's the proper term is pedo.
Pedo. We say pedo in Jersey, so... basically, what happened also was that there was also dirt about him talking about me behind my back, and Luis and D'Angelo and Kevin didn't let that happen anymore. And basically, they started revealing truths about that also. So what happens after he finally leaves and reopened the new group, RPM Attitude, which is basically run by the people who ran out Sin. Me, Luis, D, Julian, Pam whenever she can, and I said Julian, I said Kevin, I said Luis, I said D, I said myself, and you also had Scott Matthew Canellis, who just runs ROH on Saturdays.
And you got Abdul Rahman, who thinks he has some sort of power.
Who cares about Abdul? Abdul's a freaking moron. He thinks he knows everything, but he don't.
Yeah, that guy fucked me out of my television title, and then when I beat him fair and square, he bitched about it forever. Yeah, you know, you were there. You were there.
I was there. That's what he does.
Yeah. Well, see, like, I got like 20 different stories about what happened with the whole Brandon thing. Because, you know, 1 minute he's in there and, you know, everybody's all, Sin Nation forever, Sin Nation forever. And then, you know, it's just like, Sin Nation gone. And I was like, oh, damn. And in all honest opinion, if I could steal Ken's little line right there, in all honesty, I'd actually like to say Attitude and everything and wrestling roleplay is much fucking better without his dumb ass in it. Brandon, if you're watching this, suck my balls. I never liked you. And you know, the shit that...
He's too busy trying to get on other people's Netflix accounts, trying to get on Netflix, without trying to find a freaking job.
Hey, I have a Netflix account. Please come hack me. But no, I just heard like 50,000 different stories about it. And the most talked about is what happened with Louise's sister. I didn't even know the Deacon had a sister.
Well, you do now.
I mean, you know, don't disrespect the Deacon. You know, I'm not all up in his personal business. And you know, Brandon had like really no right talking about the Deacon's family. You know, I got major respect for the Deacon and everything. The Deacon's always treated me with proper respect. He's never disrespected me or anything.
I'm gonna give you something that no one knows. I'm gonna give you something that nobody knows about the Deacon. You know his gimmick, the Deacon. His Deacon gimmick.
Yeah.
person who gave him that gimmick.
Wow. I mean, his videos are fucking amazing, even though I don't even think he's done any recently. Deacon needs to do another fucking video, so Deacon, if you're watching this, do another motherfucking video, you little douche nugget. But...
Tell him that.
Yeah, I'm still in Attitude. I'll always be in Attitude. I'll never leave it again. I have no reason to leave. The only reason why I left it the last time is because Brandon was all like, if you don't do a match, blah, 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 if you don't do a match, blah, 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 you're not going to amount to anything. And, you know, I'm not selling food stamps just to eat McDonald's, you dumb son of a bitch. Maybe if you go spend those food stamps, you might actually have more food in your house. I mean, fuck, I heard you sell food stamps to only eat McDonald's and you live in this, like, little 4x4, whatever, living room looking thingy. Ugly ass girlfriend of yours, you finger banging. I don't know. Me and Brandon have never, ever liked each other. And the reason why is because, unlike other people, when people stood up against my friends, I was with my friends the entire time, you know. And it all started with the whole Chris Trotter thing.
I'll tell you this much. What basically started, you know, me turning against him was when the Phil thing, when he went onto my account, took over TNA, and basically just said that I gave him admin.
Yeah, and that's why we hated you for like the short period of time.
Yeah, I know, but you gotta understand that wasn't me, that was Sin.
Yeah, I know. I mean, we all talked about that. And I actually winded up leaving TNA because Brandon just had me all anti-WRP for like the longest time. And honestly, you know, when you look at it, eventually I did win the fucking war because I told Brandon his day was coming and he said he'd never leave WRP. Well, guess what, bitch? You fought the war and I won. So, even though I'm not the one that kicked you out of WRP, but still.
Let me rephrase that. We all won. The WRP community won.
Yeah, you couldn't take us all down. And see, my thing is, anytime Brandon saw a jobber fed, he automatically had to own it.
War of attrition. Yeah, there were three tyrants in WRP. That, and they're basically all gone now. The first one was the person who created WRP. That was Rick Arias. 2010. 2011. Sonny Fucker Humble, gone. Removed out of, taken out due to people not liking the way he wanted to run the group. This year, Sin.
Yeah. Fucking.
And I was just going to give you guys a little bit of, you guys are the first to hear this. As soon as I win 600 matches, most likely it'll be WrestleMania 3 around that time, I will be retiring from WRP as senator.
Well, about fucking time. Honestly, you have like nothing left to fucking prove. And honestly, when you get a new guy and you see that Robert's still in a match, you're like, fuck it, I'm retiring before I begin. Honestly, that's what my first thought was, because I saw all these guys, and I'm like, oh, I've won 200 and some odd matches, I've won 187, and blah, 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 and I've won, and I'm like, you guys have no fucking lives. And especially Brandon, because when I first requested his ass, 9 o'clock in the morning, on. 5 o'clock in the morning, on. Like, all hours of the night, on. But then he was like, don't inbox me. Dude, what the fuck are you doing? Watching softcore porn? Oh my god. Like, don't say you have a life, because I've heard that you don't.
I'm going to be honest with you guys. I'll be honest with you guys. The best active competitor right now is probably me, but I'm not going to brag about myself because, you know, that's not what I do. I compete, I win. If I win, I win. If I lose, I lose. I don't care anymore.
I don't know. I think the best in-ring competitors are always the Rooks because, you know, they are the superstars of tomorrow. You know, the Rooks like Ken Gatlin. Like, you know, I'm still a Rook. I haven't won a WRP world title. Well, yeah, I have. Never mind. I just won one the other day. Yeah.
And he won a world title in that.
I've won the titles in that group.
No, I'm like still your skills can be improved. You're still a superstar of tomorrow. I'm sorry. What is up with? I'm seeing him like getting quadruple booked in like 90,000 title matches. What the fuck's up with that?
Well, let me go ahead. Let me say this, and this is in all due respect to RPM. You have been one of the greatest behind-the-scenes personnel in the group, and you are one of the greatest competitors that I've seen in history. And it's a pleasure to work with you.
Thank you.
Well, see, like I said, back to the question I asked. What is up?
You here? What's in you ads?
Yeah. I haven't exactly had a jet phone, so I'm going to say anything.
Is he still here?
Yeah, he's here.
I'm making sure that he has not left.
Yeah, he's still here. Yeah, I'm getting to him. I'm slowly getting to him. I'm sorry, Austin. I'm slowly getting to you. I just want to get some shit out of the way. But no, my question still hasn't been answered. What the hell is up with the quadruple booking of Kenneth? Like, every time I see a damn championship match, I see some badass motherfucker against Kenneth Gatlin, and I'm all like, can you guys not find him any harder competition? Stick him in a ring with your ass or somebody, because that's what's been getting on my nerves as of late. That's like technically one of the reasons why I retired for a little bit from WRP, because it was shit like that. I mean, in all due respect, I'm not trying to dog on attitude or anything or say anything's biased. I'm not, trust me. That's a war I don't want to go through again. But it was like this whole fact that I've seen him getting quadruple booked. I still see him get quadruple booked, with Scott Canellis, Jeff Antichrist, RP Hardy, and all the people. And, I'm seeing him getting like quadruple booked in title matches, like title match after title match after title match after title match. People are handing him titles just to watch him drop. And I'm like, if you guys are going to hand him titles and put him in matches, fucking give him some damn training to go with it, because I'm seeing the same old shit. Kenneth fucks up during the match, and he doesn't improve. He fucks up the same spot, and I'm all like, improve his fucking wrestling ability, my God. Then I sent him what Kevin sent me to train me.
That's why on Sunday, which is ECW Anarchy Rules, on WWE RPM Attitude, basically, it's going to be me and Steven versus Kenneth Gatlin and Michael Hall, and I'm basically going to add a stip onto that, and I'm putting it right now. If I pin Ken Gatlin and eliminate him, or Steven, I will do my best to get Kenneth to the ability that he was supposed to be at last year when I tried training him, but he just wouldn't cooperate with me.
Yeah. We've all been there with Ken not cooperating.
I have no problem training anybody. I can train anybody and make him good. Let me see. Luis Diaz, yeah, you've heard of him. Yeah, I trained him. Kevin Smith, I got him better. Let's see, who else? Gabriel Gray. I don't know if you know him, but I made him.
Yeah, I fought Gabriel Gray. I beat Gabriel Gray.
Rick Pierce, trained him. I even trained Joey McKenna.
Joey McKenna, I've had, that is the number one guy I love stepping into the ring with. Me and CRW was the first time we stepped in the ring. It was at WrestleMania, and it was for the first ever CRW Television Championship match, which I won. I got one up on Joey, and that was one of the greatest matches of probably my E-Fed career. But then when we stepped in the ring in WRP, I came this close. You can't see it because we're on YouTube, but this close to beating Joey, and then he whipped my ass into the next century. And yeah, that was actually a pretty great match. I don't remember when that happened, but I remember it happening because I remember the shaking of the hand afterwards. But yeah, he's one of the best stepping in the ring with him. If anybody wants to have a great match, I do recommend stepping in the ring with him because he puts on a show. But if you piss him off, then he just fucking wrecks you.
I'm going to say this right now. I apologize for, basically making you look like you've never competed before in TNA in that one match. I kind of pissed you off during the match, too, because I know.
Oh, yeah. That was bullshit. I hated you for the longest time. Yeah. And see, and the thing that pissed me off, if Phil is watching this, I doubt he is, but if he is, I fought a war that I really shouldn't have, because it was all against Phil, and I stood up and took the shots. you know, as a friend, Phil, as a friend, I took the shots, and no, I know. But like the main thing that drew in the war was what we said in our rules document. We are not attitude. We don't use our rules, and everybody took it wrong. We wanted to be different, and everybody acted like it was a fucking crime. Like the deathmatch rule, Jesse Gates fucking was bawling, bitching over it. I mean, me and him respect each other now, but he was bitching over it for the longest period of time. Called me biased.
I kind of hated that rule. Like you can kill your opponent. I mean, it's not celebrity deathmatch.
No, yeah, I took that whole killing thing away. I don't know who made that rule. That rule just like appeared one day. Like, I don't know how that happened. It was either Phil or Pam that had that rule in, so I couldn't really overrule it, but I don't remember who made that rule. But yes, now, on to the DRW hands. This is DRW. We witnessed the forming stable of, what is it called, Austin? The Black Rose Mafia?
Indeed, it was.
Yeah, he founded the Black Rose Mafia, now going to feud with Scum for the next several months. Long-ass storyline to go there. Company guy versus company guy. See who comes out on top. Only time will tell. At Proving Ground, some shocking things to go down. And at Natural Destruction, a very shocking night. That's when everything comes to a climax before things start breaking down. Well, technically, it's a climax, but there's still like more to go. You know what I mean. Still more to be added in. But yeah, Scum to have a few new members. Black Rose Mafia might have a few new members. It's gonna be a great storyline.
They have one in the map, but not yet. You don't none of them yet, but you will soon.
Austin Yuha is one of the greatest to step in the ring with ever. Tyler H is fixing to join us here. Wasn't really supposed to say that, but he's gonna hit his theme. But you know who he is when the theme hits. But if you enjoy our first theme that plays at the beginning of the show, you should like and subscribe. Anytime you watch a video of mine, you should like and subscribe. Even if you are subscribed, you should resubscribe. But yeah, if anybody's watching this, or if you're on the panel and you haven't liked and subscribed, like and subscribe, you poor ugly bastards. Jesus Christ. But yes, fixing to be joined by Tyler, just awaiting this shit. Oh, by the way, I created a WRP fed for those WRP fans listening. It's called WWE Ruthless Aggression RP. We just crowned 2 new champions tonight, a new WCW champion and a new WCW World Heavyweight champion. And here's Tyler.
Map again.
And it's on right about now. Ladies and gentlemen, here we go.
God help you. Let's see it.
What's up, guys?
Welcome to the panel, the COO of DRW and the DRW champion and one of the co-founders of Scum. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. The game, Tyler H.
Oh, you don't know how long you have left, but you won't see it coming.
And, ladies and gentlemen, we just got done talking about the formation of the Black Rose Mafia tonight with a very strong message towards the game, Tyler H., and the Eater of Worlds, Chris Zero. Tyler, what are your thoughts on the formation of Black Rose Mafia when it goes head-to-head in a storyline with Scum? Your thoughts where the storyline could go, how good it could be? Your thoughts right here on DRW Radio.
Yes, silent, I'm not afraid. Yes, silent, I'm not surprised. Just know that in 13 days you get your comeuppance.
13 days, Chris Zero seems pretty confident. Proving ground. If anybody doesn't know the match card, for the DRW Undisputed Championship, Austin Newhouse cashes in his rematch clause to take on the DRW Undisputed Champion, the Eater of Worlds, Chris Zero, in a Last Rites match. If none of you have watched the Last Rites match, not only are you stupid and retarded, but you should actually watch the Last Rites match. So, watch it.
Let's not the one with Sting and Abyss, because that one was kind of terrible until the end.
That match was alright. I mean, it was kind of sloppy, but it was alright.
It was slow as hell.
It was, but I don't think they're supposed to be fast-paced, though. I think that was the whole point of the match.
If it's slow, but it still tells a good story, it's fine. But if it's slow, as in Sting slow, that's a bit too much for a serious gimmick match.
Honestly, the douchebag needs to retire. I mean, I love Sting to death. He was like one of my first idols, but Jesus, man.
What are you talking about now?
Sting.
He's not having any anymore. What do I feel like tomorrow night feels like it's Tyler H booking, man.
What'd you say, Austin?
Tomorrow, Sting gets a World Heavyweight title shot when he was booked to never have another title shot again. This feels like Tyler H booking.
Ooh, damn.
I mean, Sting is getting up there, but, you know, he still has a little bit left in him.
He does, but the question is, how much left does he? Or how much does he have left?
Probably by the end of this year.
Yeah. I would actually love him to just to, like, rip up his fucking TNA contract and sign a one-night-only contract at WrestleMania against The Undertaker, but I know that'll never fucking happen.
You know what? Hell will freeze over before that happens.
Hell already froze over, apparently, to Brandon DeGraff when he got kicked out of WRP.
Hell froze over when Austin Newhouse and Scott Shannon formed an alliance.
Hell freezes over when Austin Newhouse reclaims the CXWI title.
Oh, that's going to be one hell of a thing. Spoilers here for the show, since I know nobody else watches CXWI other than the people that I actually know do. And this is an inside scoop. You know the storyline that's happening here in DRW currently?
Yeah.
Expect that to happen to me in CXWI very soon.
Oh, wow.
Expect the same damn thing. This is 5 cents now.
Been watching this.
At the same time where this shit is happening.
I thought I was the first guy to create the damn storyline. I'm sorry.
Get ready for the show, because...
Well, but see, you gotta admit, you're gonna like you like the way the storylines get in, though.
It's still the fact that I'm being the Daniel Bryan of the situation, and we know how that story ends. If we haven't been watching the show past few weeks, we know how the story goes. Tries to get a little bit in, always gets it over, no one can do anything about it, and lo and behold, laying on the ground on his back as defenseless while the champion stands over him like he's the greatest thing on the planet. Tyler H., you try that in 13 days, and I will rip your soul out.
Huh. I don't think you have to worry about Tyler H. there, buddy.
Happen.
I have my hands full when I walk inside here on the show.
Oh, and for those of you that don't know, in WWE, Ruthless Aggression RP, my fed that I made, Friday night, the main event for the World Heavyweight Championship, it does read Tyler H. versus Chris Zero, Hell in a Cell. Second time ever them stepping in the ring what goes down. Tune in Friday night.
Tyler H.
Tyler,
you hear me?
it's not even about me winning my title back. It's about me making sure you don't walk out with any more ego than you already have. In 13 days, it's not about me regaining my gold. I couldn't care less. That'll just be an added bonus. But in 13 days, this is about you feeling the pain that betrayal is. You understand me, boy? And you know what? That's what's best for business.
Actually, what's best for business is the newest member of Scum. I think you've seen my little acronym I did earlier. Tyler, you might as well just tell him who the newest member is in case these morons don't know who he is.
Sunday night, Scum picks up a Messiah. And possibly a chosen one.
Wow. Laugh all
Make
you
like a
want.
mercy on here.
To dig your own grave, that is your call.
Because, if I could step back into the Chris Zero gimmick for a minute. The numbers are way greater than yours, man. You got what? 3? And I got... fixing to be 6. 3 is greater than 6, my man. Just like 2 is greater than 1. 3 men can't dig a grave for 6. 6 can dig a grave for 3.
Stop doing your math correctly. I'm not just in the Black Rose Mafia, you moron. Add the groups together. Add the numbers.
You think the Deadly Alliance is gonna risk losing one of their own for you, man? They're the most two-faced people in the world. Deadly Alliance ain't in it for nobody but themselves, man. You should know that better than anybody. Ain't nobody came to save you yet. Only Val Maniac and Jesse Gates have been willing to help you, man. Yeah, Deadly Alliance showed up tonight in Rebellion. But how many times are they gonna show up before they finally get the picture? They ain't gonna win either, man. They didn't help a certain somebody when he needed it, taking a shot from everybody else.
Anything you've left in 3 months, Mr. Zero. You have to use your corporate underlings and your little bitches in the management office to get you your own title. You and that little bitch Tyler H. used your little corporate ties. And you know what? You don't fight that way. So when you find out that the Black Rose Mafia understands what it means to fight, and you don't, that's when the clock strikes midnight on your little fantasy world. You can say follow the brothers all you want, but you'll just be following them into 6 feet underground. Ashes to ashes, bones to bones. You will be a burning waste. Eternity, a living waste. You will fall.
No, man, you say you're the Black Rose Mafia, but, and you say, when you pick the feathers off a buzzard for fun, what happens when you pick the petals off a rose? What does it become? It becomes what you will become soon enough. Nothing. You best go back to where you came from, man. You had to form your own mafia to make sure you had someone on your back. You say I couldn't do it alone, but apparently neither can you, man. So when we walk inside last rites match, man, you will be led your last rites. Forever and eternity, man. You will lay in the bed that you made. You want to come back after the Zero, man? The Zero ain't a hero, that's for sure. But just remember when you're laying in that coffin and you're looking up into the sky, follow the buzzards.
Instead of just sending Rick Taylor to
spear me into the casket. You don't think I can see your little tricks? Away your cards a long time ago. And you know what? I know what I'm doing. I planned for this. You know who the fourth man is that attacks you after you disappeared into the darkness? No, you don't. Also, you didn't even know he was there. You didn't see him until it was too late. Fourth man in the mask will be revealed in time. But until then, gather your masses, because the war has only begun.
Run to who you must. You can run, but you can't hide, Austin. The Black Rose Mafia will become nothing but then a mafia that failed. Your family, your brotherhood, or your alliance will all fall in the name of cause, and they will fall to our feet, for we are scum, and we are forever, man. Tyler H., you said that it's best for business to us to rise. Let's correct this, man. It's best for us, it's best for business for us to stay on top where we belong, huh, man? Tyler H., speak your words of wise.
My title, and you had to use help to win it from me.
When you step in the ring for a title, man, you do anything to get that title, and that shows you truly care about what you're going after. So don't try to corrupt what happened, because you failed your own mission. And you say the mission has never changed, but the objective is still the same. But what do you do if you fail at Proving Ground? What if you are read your last rites? What do you do from then? I tell you what you do. If I beat you at last rites, if I beat you in the last rites match, man, we're gonna do it one last time, man. But if you beat me at Proving Ground, I'll leave DRW and I'll never look back. But if I beat you, you put your career on the line in natural destruction. If you beat me, I'm gonna be the man of my word, and I'll leave DRW and I'll disband scum. But if I beat you at Proving Ground, you go one last time, and you put your career on the line in natural destruction.
Before I agree to this, let me tell you a story. You say you're a man of your word. You gave me your word that in that death match that we had, I'm just going to call it a death match because I don't feel like saying the entire thing. You said that it would be a one-on-one fight. And look how it ended. You had to bring in the COO to knock me off of the ladder and get me into that explosion pod. That is one-on-one. It is two people. And don't use an excuse that you are both one because of your faction. It's just a bunch of bullshit. I've been down this road before. I go down this road now, and I will continue in the future knowing where I am. But at least I know what it is to be in a fair fight. I've gone against factions 10-on-1, 50-on-1 before, and I haven't quit. I don't want anyone to. You know what? At this time, I faction. So you know what? At Proving Ground, if I beat you, I'll be glad to send you. If you screw me again, which I am pretty damn sure you will, fine then. I'll put my career on the line. I don't care. I have many places I can go after this. But know this. If I win at Proving Ground, I will destroy you before you leave. And if we go to natural destruction and I have my career on the line, I had it on the line before. 16 Iron Man match. Scott Shannon, greatest match in CAW history. Look who came out on top. When my back is against the wall, I don't stop until I complete what I need to do. You can ask Scott McShannon for reference. I made the untappable tap. I made the monster beg for mercy. And you know what? If we do face the natural destruction, then I tell you this, it will be nothing but the same. And that you can quote me on.
You see, man, when I say put your career on the line, I don't mean you release your contract here and you go somewhere else. No. I mean, you're done. No more Austin U-Hauls, no more titles, no more epic matches, no more nothing. You're done. If you beat me September 15th, I'll do the same. I'll leave everywhere and I'll go home. But if I beat you, if we
be at proving ground, fine then. But you know what? At natural destruction, this is if you beat me and if you beat me only. I say we put everything out there. We make it the last fight, the last war that we will ever have, and the loser never heard from again. You put your career on the line, I put mine on the line. You can put the title on the line if you wish. I don't give a damn. But you know what? I want to see if you have the true honor. And you know what? Let's make this one-on-one. I don't want scum at the ringside. I don't want the mafia at the ringside. I don't want the deadly alliance at the ringside. I want it to be one-on-one. And whoever's career falls at the end of the night, they'll know they were beaten by the one better than them. Not by tricks, not by corporate bullshit, not by what's best for business. It'll be whoever was the best. I raise you that. Do you accept or do you cower away behind your scum? Answer now.
You want me one last time if you make it to natural destruction? If you make it to natural destruction and you beat me and keep your career, I say it would be at a 2-1 situation. So we do it one more time. And if you tied it up 2-2, we might do one last war. But how about this, seeing as how the fans wouldn't get enough of U-Hauls, and I know you'd go back to CXWI or CAW, I ain't gonna be able to stop you, man. So how about this? If you wind up tying it up in the future, and we go one last time, the loser never, and unlike some legends out there with a certain mania of theirs that tend to forget what happened just a few months ago, never fights for a world title in DRW ever again. You're done. No world title, no DRW title, no DRW undisputed title. You'd be done. You're stuck with the mid-card, you're stuck with the low-card. Your history ends there. Then, and only then, do we see the streak of who is the better man. And Austin U-Hauls, if you beat me and you take me out, I'll get up and shake your hand, because we'll do it one-on-one. But you gotta make sure you beat me and you tie it up eventually. Because then and only then will I put my honor, what I built, on the line. Will I put my world title future on the line? Austin U-Hauls, it'd be an honor to put my career on the line against you. And if it was my final match, I'd be proud to say I wouldn't want it to go either way. You're on.
Good. But I know that I can't trust you. So don't expect to be able to trust me.
No mafia, no scum. You tie it up, we go to war one last time. And let me tell you, there won't be no buzzards, there won't be no roses. There'll be me and you in a fight, and only one world will be able to stand. What happens when two worlds collide? None of them are left standing. You won't be the same after you step in the ring with me when I put everything on the line. And when you put everything on the line, I know what you can do, and you know what I can do. what happens when we take both of that and we stick them in the same ring. Magic. Come that night, we make history. I'll make you famous.
Wait, we're still on a radio show, correct?
Yeah. We just went out of characters, ruined that whole segment.
Oh, shit, we just wasted a lot of time.
We're still on the radio.
Well, that was unexpected.
That was a nice little promo. I give props, you know. Like I said, Austin Ewell is one of the greatest to step in the ring with.
That fucking hurt to say. Holy shit.
I was like, what the heck was that? What was I just witnessing?
You witnessed You witnessed Austin and Connor do our magic.
If I'm good at anything, it's at building a feud.
Yeah.
I built a
But you never see me in my character. You've always seen me at RPM. You've never seen me when I'm actually into full detail when it comes to the Messiah.
Dude, I can't even say I've seen you as Messiah because I've never even seen you promo in DRW. I've never seen you promo, period, ever. I've seen you do video promos. That's about it.
I know I have.
I do video promos for a reason.
Video promos are much better, and if I could do them, I would, but I can't do video promos. But, this has been a great episode of DRW. Alright.
You do a promo and you're like, oh, wow, that's... Okay, he can promo. I'll shock you guys. Don't worry. I've proven doubters all my life, and I've proven them again.
Alright, well, until then, it's been a great episode of DRW. I only have 5 minutes of fucking audio time left, because it only allows, an hour and a half. I don't know why. But,
This was a radio show?
yeah, I think it's been an hour and a half already.
Damn.
Just had 5 minutes. Oh, no, it's because I have all this shit in my audio, too. I'd have to delete it. I can't delete it right now because it didn't stop the narration. So, this has been another great episode of DRW Radio. We'd like to catch you guys again. Like and subscribe for that live promo that you just witnessed, you greedy bastards. Thank you guys for joining the panel, and we'd like you to join the panel again. Tyler H. Austin Ewell, as always. Thank you, Ken. Bully, thank you for joining. You guys didn't really get to talk much. Maybe in some other episode you will, but I'm going to go play Madden.